Good evening. So, me and my genius brain thought it would be a great idea to come out and test ride the bike at 4 p.m. on a Saturday into town centre because I need to get some coolant and a frame for a commission. So, that's that. This is the first time I've properly been out on the, say properly, I'm literally doing like a short ride into town, keeping the speed low. But this is test ride number 2 after test ride number 1 failed. And it has nothing to do with the stuff that you've seen filmed, and to do with slack that I'm currently struggling with in my throttle cable, as we can see here. So, come on guys. Dude! Sometime today would be nice. So I'm riding a bit differently at the moment. I'm more conscious of my throttle hand because it's been adjusted as much as we can. I'm going to put James's details on the screen because he's been helping me out, and he's recommended me a site to get a spare cable or a new cable from because the one I got was not right. It's the reason why we buy authentic parts, people. So the throttle is weird, and it means I can't downshift properly with my usual movements because if I go too far forwards and I do that, see, there's no change in revs. So I'm doing beginner downshifting and it's fine, I can control the bike. I feel confident enough now where I can ride around and I can diagnose these things, and I can ride as safe as I can with things that aren't quite right, but it's not how it should be. However, the good sign is I've not even turned my heated grips on yet because it's actually not that cold. But I now have the new RNG heated grips and functional suspension. I just need to set it up for my weight, but it's already feeling better. See, if I know where the bite point is for the throttle, really, if that makes sense. So I can still shift, but I can't roll the throttle all the way forwards because then that goes into the slack area. We know which cable's the problem. James has helped me out massively. So by the time you're watching this video, the problem will have already been partially solved.
So to clarify, because I didn't actually say what this test ride was for, basically the test ride number 1 was after myself and my dad had a go at sort of adjusting the throttle cables. Test ride number 2, James had a look at the cables and sort of adjusted them a lot better, and we thought the problem had been solved because the throttle did act pretty well when we were sort of testing it on the drive. And then the second I set off for this short ride, problems appeared again. And then the following morning we had another look, and the return cable is rather stretched. But I am just going to replace both of them because, you know, I'd rather that than order the return cable, put that in, and then it's still not quite right. So all of this came about because we had to rip off the grips. I'll explain that later.
It was only as I started riding just now that the throttle got looser. So when we were first fixing it up this morning, it felt a lot better. There was still slack, and it was still at its worst or loosest, so there was no more movement we could do. But it didn't feel as bad as this, but it's rideable for a short journey like this. I wouldn't recommend doing this. Do as I say and not as I do. But you know, I need coolant. I also need this frame because without selling my artwork I cannot buy bike parts. So needs must. It's not as bad as like riding in a blizzard, and I'm not going anywhere too far or unfamiliar, so we're Gucci. Just can't do anything drastic. I've already had someone pull in front of me today, so it's going swimmingly. I have no idea what I'm like for petrol. It's been so long since I've been on a bike properly anyway. Here will do. Right. Let's see if they have the right coolant for me. Get off. Yeah, see? So, we've got it all the way around, snaps back, huzzah, but then you've got this movement here, which is not fun to ride with. Yes, I'm going to alarm my bike for a 5-minute trip to the shops. Right, sad times, they didn't have it. They don't have a very good bike range for coolant. Well, they don't have any coolant for bikes. And none of the other stuff was suitable. So, that'll be an online purchase. Okay, that's fine. Now, is Dunelm even open? Surely it is. It's not actually that late, is it? I just hate the fact that it's so dark. Let's have a look. It is still here, right? I've not made this up. My memory is not the best. So I would hope I've got it right. Riding a dodgy bike to a town centre at what should not be night but is night. It's not there. It's the next one, right? Please. Please! I don't want to have to order the frame online. Yes, it is! Okay, I doubted my memory then. I should not, I'm a genius. Right. Hang on. Music down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a foul mood. Because... Okay, first of all, frame acquired. Yay, huzzah. I can frame my commission. Great. Noxie. Please. Stop throwing tantrums. You've now had a professional mechanic look at you. Can you just decide to work? I don't want to have to shift like a newbie and to rev everyone in the vicinity every time I want to take off. Right, let's go home. This was meant to be my first video back on the bike, really happy because yay, suspension, heated grips, oh my god, new headlight, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. And here we are. Also, if you're gonna tell me to not ride with the slack as it is, I apologise, but commenting that is going to do absolutely nothing because I'm already out. Is my jacket zipped up? It is, yeah. What the oh my god. What an absolute idiot. This is because I'm mad. Right, first of all, Oxford, how do you set off an alarm when I touch the bike, but not when I sit on it and get ready to go? How have you done that? So, essentially, what Jay was diagnosed earlier was at least one of the cables, I can never remember which one it is, one of the cables is stretched, which could have been saved if we'd have been given a solution as to why my Oxford heated grips weren't working, instead of just being told rip them off and send them back. But we did rip them off and send them back. We'll start again, shall we? I'm so done. I'm so done. Are you warm? Why should I care about your feelings? You don't care about mine. No. Be nice to the bike, Ella. Be nice to the bike. It's not her fault. I hate how my gear changes sound. I hate it all. I want to go out. I want to go for a ride. Not test rides. I want to fix the bike. Not make it worse. Is this her saying she wants to be a fair weather bike? You don't have a choice. You're riding through winter whether you like it or not. You've got another year with me, so pack it in. Anyway, how's everyone else's day been? Hopefully better than the last 40 minutes have been for me. Has it only been that long? I don't know. Feels longer. Feels like a lifetime. I'm so done! I'm so done! And, stop it off, this road always has the bits where your tyres get stuck in. So you end up getting pushed left and right. Leave me alone. Hate riding at the dark. Everyone's lights annoy me. Oh. I'm sure everyone sort of goes through this phase at some point where their bike just throws a tantrum, or you're trying to do mechanics yourself and you fail. It's probably a bit of both at this point. But James looked at it today. Like, it's not just me. It's not my fault. Okay? It's not my fault. More garage videos incoming. Sorry, folks. Check. I'm in first. I have the biting point of the throttle. Never thought I'd have to find that. I do. Off we go. Stupid shifting! Alright. That's the end of that video. I'll keep you posted. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my tantrum. I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra.